Mortgage rates hit another record low last week, piquing even more people's interest in buying a home. And we're pleased to have Bill Goodwin with Delta Trust Mortgage joining us this morning to talk about what's going on with our local housing market and also comment on these historically low interest rates. Bill, thanks so much for being here this morning.
Glad to be here. Thank you. We
appreciate it. Great news for a lot of people talking about these interest rates. How is it affecting us right here in Central Arkansas?
I tell you, we're busy. The company, we're Delta Trust Mortgage, we're probably 50% higher than we were this time last year as far as loans. The title companies all seem to be busy. The realtors, it's got everybody really busy. It's been a good shot in the arm for the Arkansas economy.
That's good. Now, can we assume that it's because of the interest rates, or is it maybe just the time of year?
Well, interest rates are certainly something that's driving it. I wouldn't say the time of year, but also you got a lot of first-time home buyers that are saying, hey, I can actually purchase a home less than what I'm paying for rent. And that's certainly driving it as well.
But the million-dollar question, though, how long can we actually expect for these rates to stay as low as they are?
That's a good question, and nobody really has an answer. But as long as the economy is slowly coming out of this recession, it's going to keep them low, and the government's doing all they can to keep the rates low and to help stimulate the economy and keep more money in people's pocket.
Well, it's been low for really a couple years now. I mean, I remember last year it was low as well, even lower now, which is great news. Yeah, so of course we're talking about this is such a good time to buy a home, but what about financing a home if you're wanting to do that?
You know, you hear a lot of there are a lot of people ask me that question. You hear a lot of talk that it's extremely difficult, but it's really not that awful. It's just more paperwork, more documentation, and it takes a little bit longer in some cases, but still, that's part of my job, just to look at the situation, find out what we've got to do to make it work.
All right, now Bill, of course, besides these great rates that we're talking about, what's on their minds as far as the home market other than those low interest rates?
One of the things that has been some talk here in Central Arkansas is the fact that the USDA has a rural housing program, and it actually is in effect in some suburbs of the Little Rock area and some towns, quite a few towns here in Central Arkansas that you wouldn't think to be rural, and it has helped stimulate their growth. And there's going to be some changes coming about in the next month or two. That's really been a lot of talk with the realtors, builders in those areas.
All right, Bill, thank you so much for this information. If you're wanting to get in contact with him to maybe get some of your questions answered, his information up on your screen right now. Bill Goodwin with Delta Trust Mortgage. We appreciate you coming in on this Friday. Thank you much.
My pleasure.